Hi, I'm Bob Root. I'm founder of Keys, and I'm also the chief scientist, formulator, and most people refer to me as the head geek at Keys. What's the old adage? Trees could talk if they could talk. Well, they really can for us. What we understand about these friends is that they have an awful lot to offer, and those people that developed those old ancient remedies knew that hundreds and hundreds of years ago. And this cypress tree is just one example of the many, many different properties that nature and botanicals bring to us. It's funny, many times when I'm on the road talking to people out and about in the stores, they ask me if I'm the only one that develops all the products. And yes, I put them together, but I'm sort of standing on the shoulders of some very interesting people. There's my friend Dale Fowkes, who's one of the founders of Health Freedom Nutrition, has helped me incredibly with understanding some of the physical compounds of things. Dr. Jonathan Wright, who's a master of bioidentical hormone replacement therapies and a wonderful man that understands the natural side of things as well as being an MD. There's my friend Thomas, who is an Aboriginal healer in the north of Queensland. And there's so many funny stories about Thomas, but he's the one that actually taught me how to use many of the natural ingredients like black cumin, avocado, carrot seed oil. When you look behind here, this wonderful cypress tree with the Spanish moss hanging from it, all these leaves, you see trees, and what I see are ingredients. It's very complex what these beautiful botanicals help us with. That bark there on that tree creates a very interesting, almost remedy for many skin disorders. We know it as betulinic acid, but it's just the sap of the bark of that cypress tree. That Spanish moss has its own properties that are very similar to mushrooms. These greens back here and some of this brackish water contain so many minerals, it's almost impossible to identify them all easily. Certainly impossible to put them all on the back of a label of a product. There are 80, 90 minerals that are in these waters and in these greens that we see behind us. So when you start to try to understand a little bit about where Keys is coming from, it's not a conventional natural product that takes some standard lotion or shampoo format and adds a bunch of different fragrances or scents or smells to it. Each one of our products does something. It's there for a purpose. We want to solve problems for people, but we also want to make them feel good. So when you look at our bottle, and you look at those ingredients, do yourself a favor, turn that bottle over, read the ingredients, and take each one and type it into Google and see what it does for you. And then you'll know what we're doing for you as a product company. So I appreciate your listening to this little bit of background about how our products are made. It's just a little overview of what we do, where we look. I like to tell the story that when I'm in Costa Rica and I'm at the hotel there that still has those old sign-in books for registration, used to be that I would be there and signing in and looking for something new, some ingredient that some Aboriginal healer had created. And nowadays when I'm there and I look at the registration book, I see those pharmaceutical companies, the Pfizers, the Mercks, Monsanto, all these various different people looking in the same places that I am for these products that we're creating for the future and for now. So thanks for listening. I appreciate it and look forward to more things to tell you in the coming videos.